Hello again. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we're going to be playing a little game called Poison Word. All right. The whole point of playing this game, well, let me explain. The whole point of playing the game is that trying to force you, the students, to think about different ways to say things in English without using the keywords, which in fact maybe you need to use to talk about those things. I'll give you a topic, a description, perhaps an opinion, maybe just something simple to talk about. And I will give you a poison word, a keyword which I don't want you to use. The keyword could be something very much related to the topic, or it could be even an auxiliary verb or some kind of function word that would seem to be almost necessary to discuss the topic. Anyway, that's the idea. The poison word game. What we're trying to get you to do is think in different ways to express an idea. If any of you have taken an IELTS exam or TOEFL or whatever, you come up to those points where there's a word, and you can't remember that word. You can't just stop. You can't sit there going, this is bad. In an exam, in a job interview, whatever. So you have to take a different path and figure out how to discuss it without using that word. It happens to native speakers, happens to everybody in every language, actually. Anyway, that's basically the idea. Hello, Max.
Hello again.
Hello again. Hi there. Hello, Heidi. Again.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. And hello, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Welcome back to the class.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone.
Hi. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Okay. Okay. Somebody else has joined us. Samira. Well, hello. Hi there. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Great. Glad to hear it. Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we go. Let's give it a try. Now, Max, have you played the poison word game before?
No.
No, really? Okay. All right. I'm going to give you something to talk about. Okay, and I'm going to give you a poison word, a word that you cannot use when you talk about it, and of course we'll all be listening. All right. The word. Okay. Here we go. Just try it. I would like to talk about your plans for the next 5 years. Okay. What is your life plan for the next 5 years? What do you hope to do, hope to accomplish? What goals do you have? But you cannot use the word, the auxiliary verb, will. Okay, I want you to talk about the future, but you can't use the word will.
I think it's quite easy.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead.
I'm going to learn English.
Okay.
I hope I would. No. Sorry.
Oh, maybe it's not so easy. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Just I'm going, and I don't know how to do that. And I cannot to say I will be able to. Yeah.
No, you can't, because you can't use will.
Okay. Who next? I want to listen. How to do this, that.
Okay. All right. Well, I only have so many topics, so I would like you to try to talk for a minute. Okay. Fine. And okay. You just didn't talk. Okay. All right. Heidi, let's have you give it a try. Okay, Heidi.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to talk about describe to me and tell me about the various electronic devices that you own. You clearly own some because you're on a computer right now. All right, talk to me about your electronic devices, but I do not want you to use the word have. Okay, that could be tricky. Can be an auxiliary verb or a main verb. So, good luck. Tell me about your electronic devices you own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
My electronic devices.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I often use refrigerator. It's very good. I'm keeping a lot of food. But my refrigerator is very small because before I used a big one. But in that case, I seldom go to the supermarket and I bought a lot of food. Sometimes it's getting worse. So I moved here. Then I bought another refrigerator, a new one. It's small because I won't go to the supermarket often. It's much better to keep the food very few days, not long days. So I need to go to the supermarket often. And another thing I use now, I'm using computer. Computer, I depend on the computer. Maybe from 6 a.m. until 3. I didn't turn off on my computer because I need to check the stock market and to read news articles online. And sure, I need to attend some lessons. So it's very important for me. And that's all.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think you lasted a minute there for sure, and I did not hear have. Okay, I heard I used or I need to use instead of I have to use. Very good. Slipping, using an alternate modal construction. Have to, need to. All right. I use instead of I have a. Very good. Alternate. That's what we're practicing. Using alternate forms, sentence structures to say things. Couple of small points I want to bring up. Did you say keeping a lot of food?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keeping. All right. All right, never mind. Sounded like cheating a lot of food or heating a lot of food.
Keeping.
Okay, I misheard you. I seldom go to the supermarket. You were talking about the past, and you jumped to simple present tense. So I seldom went to the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but go and went get confused for second language speakers a lot. That gets mixed up. And in the other one, I didn't turn off the computer from whatever 6 a.m. to 3. That's a normal activity. So it should be I don't turn off the computer from from when to when. Okay. Okay. But overall, good job. You made it. You're successful. You talked for about a minute, and you did not use the word have. Okay. I should have mentioned, Max, you started out fine, and you got the idea using going to, the alternate future tense, and hope we can use to talk about the future, and would. Great. You just needed to keep going. Okay. Let me quickly say hello to Laura. Hello, Laura.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's see. You have a very interesting avatar for.
Yes, sense of humor. I think that is important in life.
What is that crazy thing? Is that like a llama that needs a haircut?
I think so. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it's a llama.
Interesting.
Yes.
To his eyes. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the class. I'll give you a chance in a little bit. We're gonna just continue in order.
Okay.
And by the way, if anybody can think of any poison word and a topic, and you want to challenge one of your classmates, that would really help me out a lot. That would be great. Okay. Johnny, you're up next. Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Johnny, do you have a job? Do you work regular?
Yes, I work.
Well, can you tell me a little bit about your job? But I do not want to hear.
Okay.
I do not want to hear. Your poison word is do. Do. This may be difficult, okay? And before Johnny goes, give him a chance to start thinking about what he wants to say. This is difficult simply because many English users, new English language users, use different words, different verbs like make is probably the most often, but others to talk about work. And actually do is the word that we most often, the verb, sorry, that we most often use for in conjunction with work. So if you think about it, you do housework, you do homework, you do paperwork, you do a job, you do a project, you do a paper for school. So this might be a challenge. This would be a challenge for me, Johnny. So
Okay.
I really don't know what you do for work. So, ooh, look, I just what you do
So
for work.
anything about my work, right?
Anything you want, yeah. Just tell me a little bit about your work. I actually am I really am interested to hear about what you do for work.
Okay. Okay. So previously, I worked for intercommercial company. So there's a company that which import a product from overseas and then sell it to the local market. And then my job was helping the company to import a product and then send it directly to the international customers. So that was my job. For some reason, last year, the company didn't. Did I break the rule?
Oops.
Okay, no, the company wouldn't make enough profit, so up to 60 to 65% of staff got made redundant. And then, unfortunately, I was one of them. So at the moment, I was taking a contract job with a freight forwarding company. So the company, my jobs, I need to use SAP, some kind of the IT software to manage it, the database for the company. So for example, if any operator who create a similar profile for the company, then my job is need to point out which one is the duplicate and try to merge the duplicate account to the master BP.
Okay.
So it sounds quite easy, but it takes a lot of analysis and time.
It doesn't
So
sound that easy.
that's my current job.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't actually sound that easy to me. Sounds
Yeah.
tedious
And
and
then-
time-consuming. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and then this year's I'm thinking and planning to go back to school to have some IT classes because I found out that in the market right now there are a lots of work got IT related. So which means I need to do some I need to have some further study in information technology. So hopefully I will finish the course at the end and get the diploma, certificate, or degree next year. Then hopefully I will get a job, a better job next year.
Okay. Well, great job. Well, you had a didn't in and you had a do in there. But nice try. That was a particularly challenging
Yes.
poison word. I really think that was a tough one. Okay, so you worked for an import company, and now the company you work for is what again?
Import and export. So,
You
so
work
they call them freight
Right.
forwarding.
freight forwarding
Yes.
company. Oh, so it's okay. Your jobs are the job you had before and the job you have now are related,
Yes, it's related.
but you're doing a different kind of job.
Different kind of job. I prefer the last job because
Yeah.
I have the opportunity to liaise with the customers all around the world. So in the email, I will just type in a Spanish or maybe Japanese, Korean. Maybe I don't know how to speak in their language, but I can use the Google Translate. Just like type it in the email.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. All right. Okay. Actually, the two little mistakes you made were when you were trying to get away from do. The first time you say the company didn't make a profit, and then you self-corrected, and you said the company wouldn't make a profit. I'm pretty sure they would if they could. So not really the correct word. We can't substitute wouldn't for didn't. Different meanings.
Okay.
Wouldn't means they decided not to, which I'm sure they did not decide not to make money.
Okay.
So couldn't would be better.
Couldn't. Okay.
Can and could. Can, of course, present tense, and could, past tense, shows a one of many possibilities or an ability. So they couldn't make a profit. They didn't have the ability to make a profit. That would be perfectly okay. All right.
Okay.
And the other one is you got to do further studies, and you changed that. You self-corrected and you said have further studies, but you can make further studies. We have to make another study. We have to make further studies. That's okay to use that.
Have further study.
Have further studies it's okay, but it's a little awkward. You can also make further studies.
Make further study. What about take further study?
Take further studies. I was just going to say, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe also possible. Well, except you might word it differently. We're gonna take for example, we're gonna take another look at. We're going to take a look at this data instead of we're going to make is better actually for a further study specifically. Frankly, do a study. Yeah. Make a study. Well, make a study doesn't really work. Make further studies, though, is okay. I've heard that.
Okay.
Do is the best word, so it's no surprise you used it. Okay. All right, but overall, a good job, and good job speaking at length. Okay. Not bad. Okay, Samira. Samira, you are up. Your turn.
Yeah.
What time is it where you are?
It's 10 and something. 10:20.
In the morning?
Yes.
Okay, I would like you to talk to me about your breakfast. What did you eat today? What is your normal breakfast? Today I usually have, it's normal for me to have. Occasionally I have. Talk to me about breakfast. But I don't want to hear any mention. I don't want to hear you say eat.
Okay.
Or ate.
Okay.
Or eaten. No, eat. Talk to me about breakfast.
I really like breakfast because right now I'm on a diet, so I try to consummate everything in the first half of the day. It's the most important part in my diet. So for breakfast, I have a yogurt because it provides a lot of energy for me. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat any kind of. I don't use any
Okay, continue.
I don't use any kind of meat and things which made from meat or fish. So, but I'm not a vegan. It's people who don't consume any kinds of eggs, milk, and so on. So, in my breakfast, I try to include a lot of beans because it's really healthy for vegetarians, as well as fresh fruits like okay, bananas and what else? And salads because I really like it. So it's a normal breakfast for me. I can explain what exactly I'm eating. I'm using every I did for it second time. I'm using every day. It's quite different, but it's always really healthy food.
Okay, well, you had an eating in there. Meh. Okay. Okay. One other one. Okay. Eating. Okay, mostly that was okay, and good job speaking at length. All right, not bad, and lots of detail, lots of topic-related detail, words related to breakfast. Not bad, pretty good. Okay, one thing I know what you were trying to say here, but you said every day I try to consummate different energy foods or whatever, some kinds of foods, whatever you said, but it should be you were trying to consume. I consume 2,000 calories a day, for example.
Okay, consume.
Consume is a word, a synonym for eat. We can use, but not consummate. Okay.
What does it mean, consummate?
Consummate. Okay, when a couple get married, the bride and the groom go on a honeymoon and they consummate their marriage with a sexual union. So if you're consummating with your breakfast food, whoa, something weird going on there. I don't know. Okay. So please be careful of your English, people. Okay, that's a good one. And sorry, I could not help myself. I had to laugh when I heard that one. Woo! Okay. Ah, boy. Okay, thank you, though. Good job. Good job. All right, not successful in, you got poisoned with the poison word.
Spicy.
Twice. Poisoned twice. Okay. Araceli, hello, hello. Welcome to the class. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi. We're playing poison words, so okay.
But this is, I don't understand it completely. It's like taboo. You have to guess, or you just have to describe the thing.
Okay, it's actually Laura's turn, so you'll get to witness Laura doing this. Hey, Laura, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have a topic, but I don't know if it's pointless for you. Laura, have you ever been fishing?
Yes, when I was a little girl, yes, I used to go fishing.
Really, you did? That's
Yeah.
terrific. Okay, I want you to tell me about fishing when you were a little girl. The idea being to talk for a minute or so.
Mhm.
Laura, I think your microphone is a little close to your nose or
Okay.
your mouth.
Better now?
Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Okay,
Yes.
tell me about fishing as a little girl. But do not. Again, I'd like you to talk for at least about a minute, but do not include the word fish.
Fish.
Can't say
Okay.
the word fish. That's the poison word.
Oh my God.
Fish can be, of course, the noun or the action, the verb. Right. So tell me about your experience catching
Okay.
water animals as a little girl.
Okay. I always have lived in a place with a river. So when I was a little young and there weren't too many things to do in the town, we used to go to the river and we used to play in the river. The most interesting thing of a river is that you can go to swim and do different activities. So we usually go there and usually take some crabs and different type of animals that were living in the water, like snakes, water snakes, and then usually we were playing more or less all the evening, or it depends on the season of the year.
Mhm.
Well, we were a child and we used to play and make different activities like swimming and catch different water animals. But I don't know the name of the the tool that you use to capture the animals that lives in a river. So I don't have too much vocabulary about it. But in the shore of the river, in the bank of the river, we used to sit there and look around. We sometimes we had a net that we used to capture butterflies and and animals. For example, you can find, I don't know, it's complicated this topic for me.
Okay, you're doing great though. Talking about what is
Oh,
complicated. All right.
no, because I've been repeating all the same all the time.
Right. I think you've done your minute of service. I think you've done fine. I think you're good. Excellent. That was actually a very, very good job. Just so you know, a little vocabulary for the future.
Yes.
You use a rod and reel to go fishing, or very simply a fishing rod. Fishing pole or fishing rod. Grab my fishing pole and go swimming. Go swimming. Sorry, go fishing. All right. Well, can't say fishing. You couldn't say, but rod and reel, a net, as you said. The different little metal things you put on your fishing line are called tackle, hooks, or different kinds of sinkers and swivels and bobbers and lures and all these things are called tackle. All right. Anyway, a little vocabulary. A couple other small points. You said the interesting thing of the river. Better would be the interesting thing about the river.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This phrase, an interesting thing about. We always say an interesting thing about that, not an interesting thing of. And last thing is be careful of pronunciation. Again, be careful of pronunciation.
Yes, crap, no?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, good.
I realized when I thought shit.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna
Yes.
take some crabs with a B,
Okay.
not
Yes.
not with a P. Yeah, you don't want to take.
Yes. I
take it.
realized while I was speaking, I thought, oh my God,
Yes, you
I'm
don't
in a way.
want to. At least don't tell us about taking a crap in the river.
Yes.
We
yes,
don't want to
yes.
know. Okay,
Yes.
TMI. In English, we say TMI. Okay, do you know what that means, Laura? TMI.
No, I don't know.
It's an acronym that we commonly use in English that means too much information. TMI, no, stop. Okay, all right, so if you ever hear that, that's what that means. Okay, but great job. Thank you, you're a good sport. Good job. All right, that was fun. Okay, Araceli, you got the idea?
Mm-hmm. But it's difficult.
But it's difficult. Okay. Okay. Araceli, do you have snow where you live?
Well, rarely, but sometimes it snows. Please, Laura, could
Yeah.
you mute yourself because there is a lot of breath sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laura, if you wouldn't mind muting yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, but you don't get much snow? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe twice a year, something like that.
All right, never mind. We'll save that one for somebody else. Okay, but you do drive.
Yes,
Right?
I do.
All right. Tell me, do you commute to work do you have to drive into work?
Yes.
All right. Give me a detailed description of your commute. All right, but you can't use the word drive. You can't use the verb drive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. There you go.
Every morning I get up and I have to go to work. I use my car to do this, and so the first thing I do, I take my children to their school, and we use the car because sometimes we walk, but it's not. We don't have enough time to do that. So we usually go in our family car. So I left them there, and after that I take the highway. But it takes me about 20 minutes to get to my work because it's in another town, and it is about 15 kilometers from where I am. And sometimes there is a lot of traffic congestion, but because especially when I go early in the morning, people are going to their works, to their jobs, but usually it's okay. Sometimes when it's raining, it gets worse. But I don't get the opportunity to run a lot with my car. I mean the speed limit is like 70 kilometers an hour, something like that. So it's quite nice. Um, it's a nice way to go. Maybe if I get another job next year, maybe I will have to be in my car for maybe an hour or more. But by now it is quite near.
Okay. Hey, all right. It's probably about a minute. Okay, one thing, be careful of work. Okay, they have many jobs, or you said works.
No. That doesn't
No,
exist. It's jobs,
I know.
okay?
Jobs. All right. A little self-correction there. All right. But for everyone else, be aware that jobs are plural. I have 3 part-time jobs. That's normal. I can't say I have 3 works. Unless, of course, you have a painting by Salvador Dali and another one by Renoir and a third by Van Gogh, then you can say, I have 3 works of art. But that's the only way we can make works into a plural. It's normally an uncountable noun. What did you? I just missed a word you said, Araceli. I don't get to something a lot with my car because the speed limit's 70 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. I was sure that was wrong. That was wrong because I said run, but maybe it's not. When you are going very fast in your car, how do you say that?
What, run?
Speed
Is
up?
what you said?
Speed up? Yes, I said run.
Oh,
That's
run.
funny.
Okay.
I'm sure it's not
Okay.
English. We
Okay.
say run, but to
Really?
mean speed
You
up,
do?
maybe? No, speed up is accelerate. How do you say when you're going very fast in your car?
Just speed. I don't have a
Speed.
lot of chance to speed in my car because, yeah, now that would make sense.
Okay.
I would understand that. Yeah, I did.
Uh-huh.
Right. I didn't even understand that word. It didn't connect in my brain that was even an English word. It just sounded like I don't have a chance to a lot in my car because it doesn't make sense in that sentence to me, to my English speaking brain. So, okay. Yeah, I don't have a chance to speed. We're speeding down the highway. I like to speed when I drive. All right. That can mean 2 things, really. It can mean just go fast. Or it can mean go faster than the posted speed limit. So you could be referencing the legal aspect. But, yeah. Okay, not bad. All right, good job speaking at length about a pretty limited topic, actually. Not bad at all. All right, what's next? Okay, flip my page here. Oh, we're back to Max. Max. All right. Now, Max has snow. I know Max has snow. Yeah? You have plenty of snow, right?
Tons of snow
Tons of snow. Excellent. Okay.
everywhere.
And I know something else about Max. He has small children. Have you ever helped your children build a snowman? Or have you
Yeah,
ever played with
year.
your every year? Terrific. All right. Or played with your talk to me about making a snowman or playing with your children in the snow. But please do not use the word snow.
Okay.
Okay. Snow is your poison word. Go ahead.
It's possible to substitute words. For example, I don't know how to name I don't know how to name this substance. It's like a drop of water, and when it's freezing, it creates some kind of white fly in the air. Yeah, and
Okay.
a lot of this substance fall down on the ground when winter comes, and all around turns into white. Yeah, my children usually like to play this with this substance and create some kind of man from this stuff. White man. Uh, we we roll we roll 3 balls. Each ball's bigger than another, and put them on the ground, and use a carrot like nose on this man, and also put bucket like head. Yeah, in Russian we call this substance снег. I don't know.
Really? Sounds like
Yeah,
snack.
and I hate this substance because I have to shovel this every day to get rid of that. Yeah.
Okay. There's something very funny about hearing somebody say, "My children play with a substance." I don't know. That just sounds so funny. It's so sort of perverse and twisted to me. Yeah. Oh boy. A substance. What is it? Oh my God. Is it safe? Okay. White fly. It creates a white fly. You could have said it creates a white crystal. Oh.
White crystal.
White crystals that fall to the earth. Okay, it crystallizes, the verb form. That's kind of what I was thinking of. Because there's really, well, it's interesting. Actually, Max, in Russia, do you have different names for snow, like more like adjectives? Like there's powder, there's crust, there's hard pack.
Снег, снежный.
That it's just snow. Okay.
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm an American, and when there are words I've forgotten. Corn snow. We have lots of different words for snow. Being a skier, I would always want to know what are the conditions on the mountain. Today the trails are mostly corn snow. There's some hard pack. There's some block snow. There's powder, deep powder, 3 foot deep powder snow, which is very light snow. Soft pack, hard pack. We have lots of words for snow.
Just snow.
Just snow. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. I've heard. I don't know. Maybe you guys have heard this. I don't know. But have any of you ever heard that Eskimos have 100 different words for snow? Have you heard this? I don't know if it's just an urban legend or old wives' tale or what. But
no.
Is it a joke or? Because I have heard it, I don't remember, but I don't know if it was a joke or it's a real story.
People say it as if it's true, but I don't know if it's just a story or not. I don't know, really. But I've heard that. So anyway, okay, a couple other useful tips for English, Max. It turns into white. Something that changes colors, we can use the verb turns, but if it changes color, we don't use into. We just say it turns white. The caterpillar turns blue and purple and red. We don't need to say turns into. Now, take my caterpillar. The caterpillar turns into a butterfly if it changes. So this is a little weird. Something that changes color, we don't say into. But if it changes into another form, we do say turns into. Okay, so that's a tricky little thing there. Okay, and you're rolling your balls. Each one is bigger than another. It should be each one is bigger than the other.
The other, yeah. Okay.
Okay, or you can say each one is bigger than the last. Meaning the last one, and we don't need to say the last one. You can say bigger than the last one or just bigger than the last. It's very normal. And then okay, oh, here's another good one. Very useful tips. I don't catch these tips usually in English. I miss these. Okay, you use a carrot like a nose. Perfectly understandable, but in English we would usually say I will use a carrot as a nose, or we use a carrot for a nose. For meaning to serve the purpose of a nose, and as is obviously very similar to like, but it's more normal to say as a nose in place of. Like is something that's, you know, similar, but as, we can use it to mean in place of, as a substitute for. So we use a carrot as a nose. It's good phrasing to show that it's a substitute. Okay, there you go. Good story. And you did not use snow. You successfully did not take the poison. Very good. Good job. Very nice job. Excellent. Okay. Great, Max. You passed. You survived. All right, Heidi. Heidi, you've come, but you're back. Hi again, Heidi.
Yes.
Hi there. Okay. Heidi, you're a woman. Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. All right. I don't want to sound sexist, but I'm going to guess that you probably shop occasionally. One way or the other. We all do. We're humans. How's that sexist? That's not sexist. I want you to tell me about how can I phrase this? I want you to talk to me about shopping, how you feel about shopping for different things. Clothes, appliances, food, maybe a little something about how you go about it. Talk to me about shopping in general for you, but I do not want you to use the word spend. Okay? Spend.
Okay. I'm into fashion, so I love shopping clothes, my clothes or handbags or shoes. But in Japan, the color is almost the same, a little mild. When traveled in Italy, I was shocked because the color is very beautiful. Orange is really orange. And then I was very glad. I entered some shops. I got mad. I put a lot of things on my and the box. What's it? I forgot the name. Basket.
Basket.
In the basket, a lot of. Then the shop is, even in Japan, the branch of same shop is exists, but design and color is much different. The even price is much lower than buying in Japan. So I got credit. I bought a lot of things. I paid on my credit card. Then after getting back, I received a bill from credit card. I needed to work harder.
Oh.
Still, I'm very glad. Then I want to go there again for shopping.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, you got your shop, you got your bill. I had to work harder. It's a good idea to give us some kind of a connective. So I had to work harder. As a result, I had to work harder. I got my bill, and needless to say, I had to work harder. Some kind of bridging connector, all right, to logically bridge the idea. I got my bill, had to work harder. Okay, that would be better. I got crazy. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I got crazy. It's very normal to say I got crazy at the party last night. That would be very normal. So it's not unknown to use that collocation. Got crazy. But probably more common is I went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and one last thing. I like to go shopping clothes, or I go shopping for clothes.
For clothes. Yeah.
You missed the preposition for. Okay, but okay. Even though you talked about your bills and paying, you did not use spend. So you did not shy away from the idea of money, which is, I thought, what you would do. You did not. In fact, you went right for it, but still did not use spend. So terrific. Great job. Really.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. All righty. Johnny, you're up again.
Yes.
Johnny, slightly personal question. Do you exercise?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Tell me what your fitness program is. What do you do to stay healthy? But please do not use the word exercise.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Go ahead.
So I do regular outdoor activity quite often. I like jogging and sometimes running and climbing. So at the weekend, I usually go climbing with my girlfriend, and then after that, I will play the badminton with her indoors. And sometimes I will go swimming because everyone's saying swimming is the best for your health and then keep you in a good shape. Although I'm not a lady, but I still need to keep in a good shape. And I also go to gym. So most of the times I will to do the what's it called the tramming machine, or maybe you can correct me later. I will play some dumbbell. No, I lift some dumbbell there, and after that I will go to sauna. So is the best is the best activity I can do in that day normally, almost.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all.
All right. That's good. Okay. Almost. Oh, he almost got poisoned. He put the bottle up to his lips. Extra activity. Okay.
Yes.
All right. He didn't swallow. So, okay. All right. Okay. I do regular activity on the weekend or at the weekend. I think you should use plural. I do regular activities, especially since then your follow-through were clearly plural, more than one activity. You do a lot of activities.
Activities. Okay. Activity.
Yeah. You use at the weekend. Not surprised. You have a slight British accent. That's perfectly okay. British people say at the weekend. That is correct. Americans say on the weekend. However, just so everybody knows.
Okay.
This is a very, very different American and British, and it's pretty much absolute. We don't switch back and forth. The next one I have to bring up because, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure of what's correct. You enjoy playing badminton with your girlfriend. I am not sure how to pronounce badminton. As an American English speaker, I say badminton, like in the winter you wear mittens on your hand. Badminton, it sounds like.
Badminton.
Yeah, I know there's an N in the word, so badminton, mitten, there's a slight N sound when you say it.
Okay. But
Perhaps
which one is correct?
I,
In New Zealand, the people they say badminton.
I think you're right. I think British pronounce it badminton with this pronouncing the N, but Americans make the N silent. So I think
Okay.
there's another British American thing.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You, even though you're not a woman, you like to keep in a good shape. Get rid of the A. You don't need the A.
Keep in good shape.
You're not actually talking about your shape, your physical form. You're using the good shape as an idiom, so it's not important to use an article.
Okay.
Right? You're not trying to be a triangle or a rectangle. So just you're trying to be in good, stay in good shape, keep in good shape. Yeah, that's fine. You don't use an article in that case.
Okay.
The what machine? You got to explain it. Trimming
Treadmill machine, is it?
tread. The one where you run on the.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that one. Okay, that's a treadmill.
Treadmill.
Okay, so you run or walk on the treadmill. Yep, got it. Okay, and okay, those are the exercises I do in that day, or okay, either should be on that day or on the weekend or maybe daily. I'm not sure what you were trying to say there, but
On that day. On that day. Okay. On that day.
yeah. Okay. Okay, but let's see. I didn't hear exercise. I almost heard it, but I didn't hear it. All right, great job.
I want to say excellent.
Oh, did you? Okay. Excellent activity. Okay. Sure. Absolutely. Okay. Laura, you're up next. Laura, tell me what is your favorite color and why, but don't use the word color, please.
I like blue. Oh, okay.
I
Oh
like
my
blue.
God.
And why?
Okay. Since I'm a little girl, I used to dress in red, yellow, turquoise, blue. My God.
You can say
The,
blue, you just can't say color.
yes, that's the thing. Well, oof. So I don't know. I like the blue. My room is painted in blue. I usually dress in blue. I love the sea that is blue. I don't like to feel blue.
Okay.
Okay. And there are different pigmentation that you can use in order to paint your paint. For example, a picture or to draw different things that the painter usually use.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there are some minimalism painters that they only use black, for example. So I have to speak about colors. Oh, what I have to.
You've done excellent, actually. You've done about as much as I could expect. Pigmentation, great. Open question for the class: what other things could we use to talk about colors? Anybody? Anybody know any others?
Everything, even the blue sky, for example, or just sky or grass, for example, I think you can use to describe a color.
Sure, you can make examples, which is the best way to describe anything, actually, and very good use of English. Yes, I'll give you that. I'll concede that point. Absolutely. Are there other words like pigmentation that we use for colors? Yes. Okay, well, here's a couple. Okay. Pigmentation was great. Shades. I like darker shades or lighter shades. I like hues that are soft. Hues. A hue, the hue that you see on the water at sunset. Okay, so maybe I'm talking about the kind of pink color you see on the ocean. I can sort of talk about color that way. Tones, even though we usually associate tones with music, with sound, we can associate tones with color as well, actually. Okay, I like pigmentation, though. That was good. One little thing, though, one last thing here, Laura. When you said, since I am a little girl, I like blue. Whoa, you're a little girl, Laura?
No.
I think you meant since I was a little girl.
Yes.
Right. Because both grammatically, those sentences are both correct. Since I am a little girl. Hey.
No, I know, no. Since
Okay.
I was, yes.
Right.
Since I love blue, I have my room in blue. No? I can
Yeah.
say in this way. This use, no?
Yes, you can. Sure.
Okay. I don't like to feel of colors. No, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Out of color.
Out of color. And do you like listening to the blues? Well, you mentioned every other kind of blue. Do you watch Blue's Clues, children's television? Okay. Anyway, just kidding. We're out of time. So thank you, everyone. Justin, I don't know if maybe you guys could help me. Justin is asking me questions in the Verbling chat box before I go. Will his classes appear somewhere on his profile? Only if he takes them, right? He's got to take classes in order to get anything to happen, really.
Well, really, if you follow a teacher,
Yeah.
you get like
updates.
you get some. Oakley is teaching a class in 2 hours, something like that.
Right. That's right. Thank you. So, Justin, if you follow me or another teacher, you get updates as to when our classes are. How can you rate teachers? Do you have to take lessons? Well, for me, you can just rate me, perfect. But for everyone else, I would suggest you take a lesson first. Just kidding.
No, that's a good question because I would like to rate the teachers, I know, but you have to take a private lesson, I think. And after the class, I know we can send some comments, but I don't know where they're going. So I would like to,
They're on the tutor page. Yeah, they will ask you for comments after you take a one-on-one class. That is true. I don't know if there's a way. Is there a way to teacher feedback or a way to rate teachers? I mean, I know there's a teacher feedback.
When students take some private lesson, they can evaluate teacher.
They can't. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. 5 stars for me. Yay, Johnny. Johnny's cool.
Yes, I always give you 5 stars, but I wonder where do these stars go? That's my question.
Me too.
I collect them, and I'm building my own heavenly rainbow.
Oh, that's nice.
And thank you very much, by the way. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.